Hello everyone! Today we're going to learn how to make some festive bulb ornaments. So this is going to be fun. There's a lot of different patterns and designs we can do. I'm going to show you one. Alright, grab something that you can make a nice circle with, put it on your paper and trace. Now I'm going to find the center of that circle and I'm going to go up, and right at the top of that I'm going to put the cap to the bulb. So it's not going to be super small, but not super big. So something like that. And I do like to kind of separate the center out a little bit with almost like a little U right there, and almost like a little line that kind of goes over the side like that. All right, there we go. If you want to do a little ring, boop, you can put a little ring. All right. Now, think of this as it is a sphere. It's a round orb. So let's curve the lines to help create the roundness of the object. It wouldn't necessarily look like this unless we were looking down at the bulb, but we want to create the roundness. So let's start with separating some space and doing some stripes by giving yourself a little bit of room going down from the top, and put a dot right there and then the same dot on the other side. Okay, now I do have to really know where the center is, and this might not be quite a dot to dot, but I just want to know where it goes, and we need to bend this line. Bend the line, make it go around. Okay, so with your pencil you might have to go across a couple times until you get that good bent shape. Okay, and I think that that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna find the spot right in the center again, and this is going to be wider here than it is when it goes back. It's going to taper as it goes back. So I'm gonna put a little mark there, and I want the same width on the other side. Little mark there, and I'm going to bend this down and around. Okay, and same thing on the other side. You bend it down and around, and again, keep going back and forth with your pencil and see which line works the best, and just go ahead and erase the line that you don't need. Okay, so something like that, nice and bent. You want to see the kind of smile going on. All right, now I'm gonna separate the space again, and I'm gonna do another horizontal line. So I'm gonna go about halfway down and then just go a little bit more than half. Okay, a little dot, and make sure you got the same on the other side. Now I wanna make sure I know where the center is. Center is about right there. Now again, you don't have to go down to the dot. It's just kind of giving you a guide to where the dip in this has to go the most. Okay, so I'm feeling like I've got to go under my dot a little bit, and I want to bring this over. Okay, there we go, and you just kind of curl it right up along the side. So it's like, make sure it kind of goes right with that side edge. All right, now same thing. This is going to be wider at the center mark than it is when it goes up. Okay, so we're going to just kind of make sure that we have this distance is going to be a little narrower than this. Okay, let's bow this down. And again, just use that as a guide. You might have to go under it, or you might have to even go over it possibly, but that's just the center. Okay, and then again, go ahead and take out the lines that don't belong. All right, now I've got this nice rounded object already, just with these lines. As long as they're not going straight across, you're gonna be good. Okay, now there's a few things that we can do. Lots of different ways to decorate this bulb. Let's do something where we have some vertical lines now. And when we do the vertical lines, look at my hands. It should be kind of like that as it goes out. As these lines separate space out, they're gonna curve right with the edge of your bulb. All right, so let's start from the center and let's go Let's give this a little bit of space in the center. I kind of like line it up almost. I guess we could line it up, I don't know. And those dots, you're gonna repeat the same space down here. So I'm gonna go dot, dot, straight down. Okay, now when I make this line, it's got a bow like the parenthesis, like the side of this, okay? So it's not going to be super straight. There you go. Now, if I had a line here, that would be super straight. All right, so let's do a couple of these. We're gonna do another one, and as we go over, they're going to tend to look closer together. Okay, so let's just go here and here. So let's bow that. And let's go on the other side. There and there. Okay, bow that. All right. Now, if you have room, you could put another one really close right there. So now I've got a good space where I can add some more details and some more decorations inside of there. All right, in the center, I'm going to start with a diamond. So I want to know where the center is again, and I'm going to put the top of the diamond there. The center one doesn't matter as much as the other ones. The other ones are going to have a different kind of thing going on. So now I'm going to have those little dots so that I can do my little diamond shape right there. Okay, and now as I do the other dots, I gotta mind this line up here, and it will be about equal distance where the top of my diamond is in the next one. And now remember, this curves around, so it's gonna tend to look closer to the edge of the left side of the space. So let's go over a little bit, and remember, it's got a curve with that edge, so it's about right there. That's the top of my diamond. And again, the top of my diamond is going to be closer to that edge. It's going to be up there a little bit over there. Okay. Now the bottom, same thing. It's going to kind of curve up. It's almost like if I was doing another one of these lines, it would be sitting on this line. There you go. And then curve that one up. There you go. Okay. So now my diamond is going to tend to look like it's closer to this side. There you go, and it might look a little skinnier. And that one might be kind of going off the edge a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now, then the ones over here, same thing. We're gonna come and put a little dot there and somewhere probably up there. This one's gonna be about there and about there. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right. Now, let's try some circles in here. So let's just go, yeah, we're just gonna do a circle like that. And now remember, when you space these, they're gonna tend to look closer together as you go towards the edge and smaller. Okay, so it's gonna get a little smaller like that. All right, and let's do up here, let's do something a little different. Let's go ahead and do a little dot in the center here, and let's do some like zigzags. We're gonna come right down to this. So wherever those marks are, we're gonna go in between these two, in between this space, we're gonna put a little dot and go up and then down. So in between that spot, which is probably gonna be over here a little bit more, we're gonna go up. Okay, and it's gonna go right off. So in between that space, there we go, up and then down. And again, that's just gonna go up and then off. Okay, there's that. We can do a little maybe we can do some dots in here. So let's go and just kind of fill this in. Let's fill this all in with some spots. Let's try something a little different in this background. Let's see. All right, I think that's looking good. So have fun on your own, try some different designs, and keeping on that circle however you do those separations. Good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye.